Hello fellow Tarnished and welcome to the Tarnished training camp. In today's video, we are going to explore the top 5 best PvP channel to follow in the preparation for Elden Ring. When the game comes out, there will be a ton of new mechanic to learn, a ton of new ways to play, a lot of weapon review, etc. and so on. And those players, in my opinion, will be the most knowledgeable ones. Of course, this is my personal preferences. There's a lot of other players that we'll probably don't know about yet. And let's jump right into it. Starting things off with what is considered by many to be the best player of Dark Souls 3 that ever lived, that ever walked the earth. The master, the Canadian bear, Jeenine. Okay, this guy has won multiple tournaments, has been exploring the game left and right. He has been spanking the gang since 2017, 3v1, 4v1 against unscale, against cheaters, against meta abusers. This guy is, in my opinion, the best player that ever lived. I mean, just watch this gameplay.
There was another one apparently.
He also quite revolutionized the meta with the implementation of hard swapping, which is switching from one weapon to the other directly from your menu and not from your left pad or right pad. But he's not just an amazing player, he is also a huge source of information. He has a channel called Jeenine Media. I would highly suggest you guys to follow Jeenine on his Twitch and on his YouTube channel, where he does a variety of guides. He actually popularized playing with great sword at a time where everybody was crouching on curved sword. He actually went into tournament using great sword and popularized great sword. He also made some guide about ultra great sword and how they can be viable in a duel setting. But what's also special about Jeenine is that he's a really top tier, high level duelist, but he also invades, and it's really rare to see people doing both. I would definitely recommend you guys checking this interview from I Am Amish and Jeenine when they are going a bit more in depth about this subject. And on his YouTube channel, Jeenine is giving a lot of information, a lot of key information, very small details about builds, about poise breakpoint, about spacing, about how to use, how to counter certain playstyle. So you learn a lot by watching him, but you also learn a lot by listening to him. And there is also he is also a very prolific content creator. He puts like 2 videos a day from his stream, so definitely Jeenine a must to check. All the links that you need are in the description below. And on a completely different ring of tone, we have the master of the big boy poise. I name Saint Riot.
I'm right, I'm gonna heal. This is not a duel. Clap away. Clap all you want. But at the end of the day, it will be I who claps over your corpse.
Okay, this guy, when everybody gave up on invasion in Dark Souls 3, is the one that stick to it and find ways to win invasion. When everybody was complaining about a host having more health, about being outnumbered and such, he actually came here and, you know, kept on invading, and has been a great source of inspiration since then. He's also what we could call a scrub. I know scrub can be understood as something demeaning to talk about someone. People use it now to qualify a player as a bad player. You know, he's a scrub, but actually from an etymological perspective, scrub is the name given by a certain type of player from a book called Play to Win by Alan G. Laffey, where he qualifies the scrub as a player that doesn't put winning on the top of his #1 priority. You know, winning, it's not about winning at all cost. And why would you not want to win at all cost? Because it's about morale. It's about not making the game that we all love a terrible place to be, because when everyone just wants to win, it can lead to playing in a very degenerate way and making it very unfun for everybody. You know, is it fun to get one shot soul spear, soul mass to you know, automatically? Is it fun to get one-shot repose parry by a Chaos Dagger? Is it fun to be ganked by 3 people and they are summoning a red, so there's actually 4 people ganking your ass? You know, is that fun? Is that engaging? Is that a place where we all grow, you know? So the answer is everyone to be answered. Some will find that fun, some will find that terrible. And Saint Riot is one of those people that choose to play certain character. He would cosplay certain character in the game and making it very sticking to the character, using the same spells, the same weapon, the same armors. He would also find new funny builds to play with, and always trying to have a perspective on the game that's not inside the box. You know, he would always find ways to make the game refreshing. He's also very, very funny.
This is a man who gets shit done, despite his limited physical abilities.
Because this is a settlement of workers. They work here, they do farm shit, and you'll find me taxing them. Because I'm a knight, I've always known how to use the Millwood bow, the bazooka.
For 15 seconds, that's right. This spell lasts for 15 seconds, that's how good it is. It costs 2 attunement slots, 30 faith, and it lasts for 15 seconds. I'm surprised I don't see more people using it.
So I would definitely recommend you guys checking Saint Riot out. He has a YouTube channel called Saint Riot where he also streams on twitch.tv/Saint Riot, where you can follow him, and he makes this video where he analyzes certain gameplay. He also gives some tips about builds, about how to win invasion, etc. So if you need any help spicing up your gameplay and having some tip about invasion, go follow Saint Riot. I highly recommend it. Next up at number 3 would be Amir. Amir is the mechanic genius.
First, they added an additional check. The attacker screen is no longer the only one that matters. A secondary range check happens on the recipient screen.
The mechanical obsessed, you know, he has cracked the game. He has found ways to explain stuff that were unexplainable, such as lag, such as how backstab work, how much parry frame do you have on every tool. He made a plethora of videos that are very, very informative and are so rich, because in the From Software game, and Elden Ring is a From Software game, many of the mechanics are not explained. You don't really know how this is working compared to that, how much poise this weapon has, how much parry frame does this parry tool has, can you parry this or that or whatever. And Amir is able to go into the game and crack the code, and even he patches the game, like he patched the game to make roll catch easier and more viable, you know, it's so the quick step isn't like a mess. There's tons of information. Amir is really a genius, truly a real pleasure and a gift to have him in the PvP community. So yeah, check him out, check Amir. I cannot recommend enough. If you're a bit of a nerdy mechanic type of guy and you need to understand everything, every subtle detail, go follow Amir, please. Next up, we have the Troll Master, Fighter PL. The boss, the dad, everything, the troll hood. I would definitely recommend checking Fighter PL. And who actually doesn't know Fighter PL is probably the most well-known, the most famous Dark Souls 3 YouTuber out there for all of his famous and funny video about trolling people in different way, from very high plunging attack to hiding in some way and exploding everything, and just making fun of people, answering to their trash talk, etc, etc. Also, it's very funny because not many people know, but he's a big and strong fucking dude. Many people are thinking they're smart behind their screen trash talking him, but in real life they would probably shit their pants. So you can find Fighter PL on Twitch, YouTube and Twitter at Fighter PL if you want a big laugh and you want to relax and you want to watch something that reminds you how silly the game can be. In Elden Ring there were probably tons of ways to cheese your opponent. I just made a video talking about magic. I'm sure Fighter PL will be the first one out there to make video and show you guys how you can kill people in a very, very dumb and funny way. So shout out to Fighter PL, the boss, the dad, and one of my favorite content creator. in the Souls / Sekiro / Elden Ring / Bloodborne from Software Miyazaki-san, the God Kami-sama. Thank you so much on the internet. Before we go to the number 5 and the top 5, I would like to give a big shout out to Chase the Bro.
Yo, what's up guys? Chase the Bro here.
Chase the Bro is also a very prolific content creator. He is most famous for doing a lot of cosplay. He made like videos about Goku cosplay, about Sasuke cosplay, etc. He always find ways to make your favorite anime and manga character come to life in the game, and I'm sure in Elden Ring we'll have tons of options of fashion, of character creation design, of different combination of spells and weapons that will allow us to make characters that we love to play. And it's so fun because by watching Chase the Bro video, you can also copy what he does and find yourself playing with your favorite ninja from Naruto in Dark Souls 3. And so yeah, big shout out to Chase the Bro. He's an amazing player, great content creator. So if you're looking for inspiration about how to create different cosplay, I'm sure you will find it at Chase the Bro. Check him out on YouTube. He also streams on YouTube, so you can find him over there. So last but not least, a great guy, a great human being, and a very humble man. I am Amish.
Today I'm going to be tackling a controversial topic. Why do gankers gank?
Amish YouTube channel, why do I recommend it? Because he gives a lot of tools to beginners, to high level players, to everyone. He goes to see other players to reach for information. He realized that he was not as good as he thought, and then he started to ask for top tier level tournament duelists to come and play with him. Then he realized his mistake, and that's how he was able to improve. And by showing us, by being humble and by finding your weaknesses, that's how you're becoming a better player. And that's mainly the big message of Amish channel. He's also just a great guy, really. I never met him or had a discussion with him, but just by the few tweet we exchanges and his YouTube video, you can tell he has really his heart on his hand, or is it the opposite? I'm not sure. I'm foreign, so I don't know all the American / English idiom, but you get the point. He also has a series of podcasts you can listen. So far he has a podcast with Jeenine and with Scottian / DameNoHTML. I'm sure he will do a lot more podcasts, but his channel will probably have a lot of very insightful video you can see and use and learn. I think it's very well catered to beginners. If you start with Jeenine or Amir, it can be very overwhelming to have all this information at once. Amish will really break things down and explain things very clearly, and this is actually the main strength of his channel, is that he's able to explain things very clearly, very simply, and that's the talent of a real good teacher. I think Amish is definitely a teacher, so yeah, check him out and give him a follow. You can follow him on Twitter and on YouTube, and also I think he has a Twitch channel on I Am Amish. All the links will be in the description below. And that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe and comment. That was the top 5 channel to follow for the PvP tips, tricks, guides, etc. For being the best PvPer you could be in Elden Ring. Thank you guys so much again for watching. Don't forget to follow everyone I mentioned, and I see you guys in the next video for another Tarnished training camp video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.